Hi beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jimmy from the Webonaut and this is the Advent Calendar Tricks for Bricks. A little tip per day to give you superpowers in Bricks Builder. Let's celebrate and see what today has to offer. December 15th today, and I'm really excited because today we're going to talk about counters. And what are counters? Well, basically, it's like when you have, for example, a list of title and then you want to increment a number right in front. Obviously, if you want to add some numbers, you're not going to add them one by one, because what if you want to change the order or add another one in the middle or add one at the end? You're going to have to change all the other numbers. So to escape that, I have a solution. Let's jump into bricks. Well, I think you got the drill by now, but we're in section 15 for the 15th of December. And here I have all my titles under each other, and in front of each of them, I have a number. Those are the counter I was talking about. And so let's try to reproduce this. Here at the bottom, I have a title, and this one is wrapped in a block, as you can see here, okay? There is different steps that we're gonna have to set up. First, in that block, we're gonna have to set up the counter reset. So let's do that. And you can call it anything you want. So we're just gonna call it my counter for now. You can really call it anything you want. This is just a reference for later. All right, and we're done for that part, okay? So this is in the wrapper where all your titles are gonna be. Next, we're gonna go into the heading right here, and here, we're going to create a class and we're going to call this increment title, and we're going to create that class. Okay. And we're going to put some CSS in there. The first one is counter increment. And that means that we need to tell him which counter needs to increment. All right. So we have it here, and this is where you put the name of your counter that we had before. Okay. So this is pretty easy. The second line we're going to have to put is the content, of course. And we want counter my counter. Okay. Whoops. This is not going to work if I do this. So content my counter. All right. And if you want something after, I want a space, or let's say I want a dash. I'm going to put quote and the dash right here. And last but not least, we need to tell our CSS where to show. And we're just going to put right here before. And as you can see, right directly, we have the one appearing right here. Okay. Cool. Now let's just duplicate this text, because this text has the class increment title. If we duplicate it, we get a 2. And if we duplicate it again, we have a 3, etc., etc., etc. So there is, of course, many ways you could use it. You could think of a, for example, Netflix card where you could put the number of the first movie. You could put the number 1 and then number 2, number 3, etc., etc. There is hundreds of tons of ideas you could find by using this. I think this is a genius idea, and it's all automatic. So if something changes, you can just, boom, switch your titles and your numbers will automatically make sense. And that's it for today. You can find all the relevant information about today's trick in my community, The Space. It's free to join, and I'd be very happy to see you there. Link in the description. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's tricks for bricks. As usual, stay sexy, keep spreading love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys!